Hey guys, how are you all guys doing? Hope you had a wonderful week. And okay, I can't. Okay, I gotta be facing this way. Oh, there you go. All right. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. And coming on here today, I know it's a Friday. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful week. And today, I'm here to talk about. I know that there's a lot of people who follow me that want to get involved in real estate. They want to start investing in real estate in their lives. So today, I'm here to talk about the things that you need to know before you invest in real estate. I know that I'm going to be moving a bit here and there because I'm trying to catch the right, light. But yeah. So, and if you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask those questions and I'll be able to answer them. So, the 6 things that you need to know before you invest in real estate. So that's what I'm talking about today. So, first of all, you got to have a good mindset, right? Your mindset has to be ready to embark on such a journey. Like you have to think like an investor, not like a landlord. All right. When you think like an investor, you can invest anywhere in the world, right? So it's very important that you have that mindset when you're starting your journey in real estate. Number 2, location. It's very important that you know where you want to invest. It's very important that you know what your ROI is, your return on investment is, right? It's very important that you know the rent values, right? The rent values in that area, the rental demand, and it's very important for you to know the economy, right? You need to know if people are coming into that city. You need to know what are the people coming there for, right? Are there new jobs being created? Is there, what amenities are there? What's going on? What's making people want to go into that location or into that city? And then the third thing is you have to have a non-negotiable return on investment, a non-negotiable percentage of your return on investment, right? I know here, in America, basically, a lot of real estate investors say use the 1% rule. Like, for example, if you buy a property that's $100,000, so your rent has to be $1,000. For example, that's the 1% rule, right? So if that's your non-negotiable, then you want to make sure that wherever you invest, right, you want to make sure that you are following that 1% rule. Now, number 4, if you are trying to get into real estate and actually make it a business and scale, it's very important that you create a team. Guys, you have to create a team. Things like a team of realtors, mortgage brokers, inspectors, accountants, lawyers, all those things you need to be able to have as you are creating your empire in real estate. And number 5, it's very important that you have an exit strategy, guys. Whenever you're buying a property, it's important that you always think of how you are going to, for example, sell, right? Because things can happen in life that you want to move on to something, bigger. For example, you might start with small houses, buying one house at a time and stuff like that. And then it gets to a time where you want to get into apartment buildings. You want to get into commercial buildings. And for you to do that, you might have to liquidate some of your small properties so that you can get into those big deals, right? So that's why it's important for you to have an exit strategy, because when you're buying a property, you need to know when you're going to sell, who you're going to sell it to, and if you're not going to sell, are you going to redevelop, right, in that land? Are you going to build something else in that land and make more money? So that's number 5. And then number 6, guys, number 6 is I think the most important one, because number 6 is all about execution. Execution. Execution is everything, because, many people imagine, but a few execute. So you can imagine as much as you want. You can dream as much as you want. But if you don't actually put everything into practice and actually execute, then you are not going to reach your dream. You are not going to succeed in whatever you wanted to do. So these were the 6 steps that you need to know before you start investing in real estate. So I hope I added value today with that. And if there's anybody who has any questions, let me know and I can answer that to you guys. So let's see if there's any questions. All right. And also, guys, tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. Are you watching from, Europe? Are you watching from Africa? Are you watching from Canada? Are you watching from the United States? Tell me where you guys are watching from. And what else? Let's see here. There you go. Yeah, so tell me where you're watching this from, guys. And if you have any questions, let me know. So today I was just talking about the things that you need to know before you invest in real estate. I know some people might not know what I do, but I am a real estate investor and also an entrepreneur, meaning I also have other businesses that I run as well. So I opened up my page so that I can encourage people, especially people in our community, to be able to also build wealth through things like real estate investing, because I have done that over the past 6 years and it has helped me to be financially free. And now I want to help other people to be able to be financially free as well, because as you know, right, most of us come from a background that we don't have money, right? We don't have money, and we have all these dreams in our heads of what we want to do or what we want to accomplish in life, but we lack the plan of how to execute it, the plan of how can I do this? Because the first thing that I found when I'm talking to people and I'm talking about real estate, the first thing they say to me is, but I don't have any money. How can I get into real estate without any money? And real estate investing is actually seen as something that's for the elite, right? People that have money, and people that don't have any money just stay there for the rest of their lives, or they just continue renting for the rest of their lives. But I'm here to let you guys know that it's not the lack of resources, guys, but it's the lack of the resourcefulness, guys. You need to be resourceful to be able to get into real estate. I know a lot of people that have gotten into real estate with no money, right? But they just had the drive, they just had, the zeal, and they just had, the never give up mentality, right? And they started with nothing, and now they own hundreds and hundreds of doors, right? So anybody can do this. Anybody can do this as long as you put your mind and your heart to it, right? I see Spectember is watching from Hamilton. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you have any questions, again, just feel free to write those questions. Those who are just joining right now, let me know where you're watching this from. Because I'm here. I like to be able to reach out to a lot of people across the world, not just where I am right now in Canada. I'm all about reaching people from our community across and around the world. And it's all about educating people to be able to be financially free through real estate investing. But again, some people might say, you know what, real estate investing is not for me. But I'm someone who's trying to be an entrepreneur. I'm trying to start a business in something or whatever it is, right? Again, I'm here as well to provide value in that as well. If you have those type of questions, reach out and I will be able to help you out with that. So I see, let me see any questions. So that was that for today, guys. I was just here to talk about the 6 things that you need to know before you invest in real estate. And those things were your mindset. Your mindset need to be, focus on what you're trying to do. Number 2 was the location. Location is very important. It's very important where you invest, right? If you invest in the ghetto, of course you're gonna have a different type of tenant profile. You're gonna have problems all the time and all that stuff. There are people that have made money by investing in the ghetto, but that's not my cup of tea. But again, if you don't want any problems, those are places that you don't want to invest in, right? You should have a non-negotiable return on investment, right? If that's 1% rule, then you got to follow that. If that's, a minimum of $500 per door that you purchase, then you have to make sure that whatever you do, you are following that as well. And number 4, you need to build a team, right? You cannot be the guy that does everything. You cannot be the guy that does, the guy that does the lawn mowing, the guy that does like the inspections, the change the light bulbs, does everything, right? You need to leverage other people's talent. You need to other people's professions, right? So that you can concentrate on doing what you do best. And what you do best most of the time is to continuously acquire properties, right? And number five was what you call the exit strategy, right? Whenever you're buying a property, it's very important that you have an exit strategy with that property, because in the future, you never know what might happen. You might want to sell that property, but you need to know who's going to be the end buyer of that property. You need to know, are you going to refinance? Are you going to sell? Are you going to redevelop, right? All these things are things that you need to know when you are buying this property from the get-go. And the last one is make sure that you execute. Execute. Because if you don't execute, then nothing happens. That dream of yours goes nowhere. It only stays in the mind, but it doesn't translate to you seeing it outside, right? So execution is key. And that's it. Hopefully I added some value to you guys today. Until next time.